All right, welcome to Smokey Approved. I'm your boy journalist, and on this one, we have a special direct request. Somebody wants to jump into one of the BTS videos, asking me to check out One Direction. Open minds, open hearts. We're not gonna have any preconceived notions. I actually don't even know their music enough to dislike or like it. I just don't know them boys. So if you actually do know them and you're gonna sit through this song with me, I'm gonna need you to scrub your brain and let's just try and hear it with fresh ears because we're gonna see, based off of the music, if it is any good. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to listen to a recorded version of a record. And then for the next 2 days, there will be live performances because I believe they were asking me to listen to these two songs that I will be listening to as lives over the next 2 days. But maybe it was just one was live and the other one was the recorded song. I don't know. So, this is how we're going to handle it. But this is a person named May. I don't even know if they sub to the channel, but they asked me. I said I'd do it, and I'm gonna have an open mind because I don't know their music. I just don't think it's hitting for anything, and that they were an industry darling. I'm just telling you my preconceived notions. But when we press play on the music, and if you've watched this channel before, you know I'm gonna keep an open mind. But if it's trash, I will tell you, and I don't care if it's your favorite. So you can try and defend them all you want. The music is their sword, and if it don't cut, it just don't cut. It's just what it is. That's all for the intro. Thank you for joining me. If you could please hit that like, subscribe. Patreon's in the description. We're like 340, 330, maybe 320 by the time this comes out, away from the 20K I'm trying to hit by the end of the year. So if you could please hit that sub, be greatly appreciated. If you have already, thank you. If you want to hear some of my own music the way I'm talking about these people's music, it's in the description. I ain't hiding from nobody. So please go check it out. Run me up some streams and come back and tell me how much you like it. But yeah, let's get into it. See what we got. 1:20 in the morning. Phone's still going off. Still going off.
I think I'm gonna lose my mind. Something deep inside me I can't give up. I think I'm gonna lose my mind. I roll and I roll till I'm out of luck. Yeah, I roll and I roll till I'm out of.
Why? Why do we step away from the upward inflection of the I can't give up? Like we just syllabically rhymed it with the out of luck. When I wish we had have mirrored the phrasing because they almost had me right there. I was about to be
Give up. Something deep inside me I can't give up. I think I'm gonna lose my mind. I roll and I roll till I'm out of luck. Yeah, I roll.
that would have been so good. I'm out of luck instead of I'm out of luck. Like, why do we do that? What were these decisions in the studio that day?
Roll and I roll till I'm out of luck. I'm feeling something deep inside, hotter than a jet stream, burn it up. I got a feeling deep inside. It's taking all I've got. Yeah, it's taking all I got.
See, the first two from Harry should have been upward inflections, and whoever that boy is, that last one, they should have been downward inflections like they were. That would have been really good balance and synergy for what the song was doing.
It's taking all I got. 'Cause nobody knows you, baby, the way I do. And nobody loves you, baby, the way I do. It's been so long, baby, you were fireproof. 'Cause nobody says me, baby, the way you do. I think I'm gonna win this time. Riding on the wind and I won't give up. I think I'm gonna win this time. I roll and I roll till I change my luck. Yeah, I roll and I roll till I change my luck.
I do see the pop writing technique as well. Is we didn't really write a completely new what is that going to be, third verse for whomever that person is that's singing. I'm sorry, I only know Harry Styles and Zayn Malik. Those are the only ones I know from the group, so don't be mad at me. But whoever that boy was, the technique I'm talking about is you write 2 first verses in a pop song typically, and then you flip those lyrics outside of the ending punches of each 4 of those bars into new verses. And that's kind of what we did for this last boy, is what Harry was saying, how he was out of luck. He was something, I'm going to change my luck, was his version of it. But like, as a rapper, we're not allowed to do that. We have to keep writing 1,000,001 bars. This is why, like, when I got into grime, and the level of repetition that's allowed in the format is one that's very foreign to what I think is allowable when writing music. And then when I like deconstruct pop songs to learn better like writing techniques and song techniques, I always love this technique because it's one that I find very hard for myself to use. I've only actually been able to do it once in my songwriting career because I don't know how to do it. Even though I understand how to explain it to people, I can point it out to you every time I see it. Doing it for myself when writing a song and repurposing lyrics that sound differently but are the same, it's so hard to me. So it's a really good technique that I'm seeing being used in this song. I just would like to point out that boy right there, Zayn Malik, debut album, fire. I may not listen to the band he come from, but that first album that he came out with was immaculate. Chef's Kiss, that is a banger. Loves you, baby, the way I do, and nobody loves you, baby, the way I do. It's been so long. Okay, so the music to me has a very kind of Eagle-esque, Fleetwood Mac kind of vibe, especially like with some of the vocalization. My thing with the lyrics work. It's a very well-written song, but it is very, very surface. It is very surface. It's like written for people that really have never experienced anything, is what it feels like, because there's nothing that's truly overtly sentimental or emotional. Just like, I love you a lot. You love me a lot. Our love is such a hot flame that it's also fireproof, so nothing can put us out. Like, it's cool, but it don't have like that meat to it that I would require for a record for myself. Like, if I was probably, because it wouldn't have got me if I was younger as well, because I was listening to Silk Shirt R&B since I was legit. So, however, as an older man listening to this record today, clear mind, no bias for it, not mad actually. Not mad. It's a solid record. If you say you didn't like it, I can kind of call you a hater, but I can understand also if you listen to music that is pop with a little bit more substance, why you don't like this. But to say it's a bad record or like they whack, now you're being a hater. Not saying anybody has said that. I'm just saying because there are people who are just like, nah. Even myself, I was just like, I don't really give a fuck about these niggas. Keep it 100. But it's a good record. If I had to judge it for myself, it's like a hard 7, max 7.5. Because I would never play this again, just to keep it 100. And not because it's not a good record. I just have 50 million 11 records that I would grab first before I ever come back to this song. So it's a really good one. However, we're going to hear it live and see what it sounds like live, see if that snatches me a little bit more, because that's kind of like what's happened with some of Jen's music is the video and the recorded version. But them live versions, yeah, they get me rocking and going. So we'll see what this is going on with. I don't know. It's a good record, but it's just not for me. But I can see why this did work for the time and why people are like, I love this, because it's almost like, it almost sounds like praise music from a white church is what this sounds like. Like if you know like Hilltop Church or some shit like that. Them niggas love this type of shit right here. There, Christian white middle America was probably lapping this shit up like a motherfucker. But for me, nah, this ain't gonna this ain't cutting the mustard. But it's a good song. And like I said, we will not deny the music. No matter if it's not for me personally, I can understand why it works in the market and why it is a good song. And I do appreciate that over anything else, despite how I may personally feel. So that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Thank you for joining me. If you could please that like, subscribe, Patreon's in the description. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.